New souls are not born. You get? New souls are not born. It's like saying that when people come into this earth and we die, that soul has gone and they will now bring new souls. What's that? Monkey. It's like saying that somebody comes into this life and once you die, God will create a new soul. That's not possible. Whatever is in existence cannot stop existing. That is the meaning of existence. So whatever has been alive is alive, cannot die. We don't die. What we do is we reincarnate. For the past how many weeks, I've been praying for the spirit of fearlessness because I don't want to be afraid anymore. And the monkey that just came down from the street scared the fuck out of me. And I just realized that sometimes it's all in our head, because this monkey did not disturb us. It did not. But fear. See, the spirit of fear is one thing that I must overcome in this particular reality before I die. Before I leave here, I think this is one of the lessons I am meant to learn. I know it is one of the lessons. This being afraid, I am here to learn not to be afraid. I'm here to learn how to be strong. I am here to also learn how to do what? How to turn nothing into something. But you see, the spirit of fear? The spirit of fear is one thing that I am very sure I came down to this particular reality to overcome. But back to reincarnation. I believe that souls are being recycled. That's what I was trying to say. Souls are being recycled because there are no new souls. It's like telling me that the next child you are giving birth to is a new soul in the spirit world, and you understand, they just create new soul and send the new soul to earth. No, I feel like souls recycle. Once you die, if you're not done with what you're supposed to come here to do, you come back. You get like you have to reincarnate and finish and ascend. For those that are not able to ascend into the next dimension, into the next, which is now afterlife. Afterlife for me, I don't believe there's heaven. I don't believe there's hell. The heaven and hell that I believe exists is the one that we're creating right here on earth. People don't know that heaven actually exists here on earth and hell actually exists here on earth. And this is the state of your mind. The state of your mind is the heaven. The state of your mind is the hell. So whatever you choose to focus your energy on here, if it's things that are creating chaos, then you are creating your hell here on earth. If it's things that are bringing you bliss, bringing you happiness, bringing your soul, joy, then those things are your heaven here on earth, because whatever you sow, you reap. So if you are sowing chaos on earth here, you are going to be reaping that chaos. Even though you don't reap it now on this particular lifetime, you reincarnate and you repeat. That nobody goes scot-free. That's my belief. So heaven and hell exists here as a state of mind. Whatever you sow, you reap. You reincarnate to repeat. If you don't repeat in this lifetime, you will reincarnate and you will repeat until you are able to set yourself free. I don't know, until you're able to settle your karma, and then you get to ascend into the next dimension and you not come back to the particular reality. That is my own fucking belief. Did I answer it? What else?
See the 1,000, I bring the 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, wait on my video. I'll show you my video. Say hello. Say hello.
It's not possible to have had that experience in this life,
because those things will not be existing at that time.
At all.
Coming out of religion for me has felt like I just came out from a cult. I'm not joking. A secret cult that I did not know that I was initiated into. You get? And now I just woke up and I realized that I've been in a cult for the past 27 years of my life. That is what coming out of religion has felt like for me. Because there are so many things right now that I question, and I ask myself, how come I was not having these particular questions before while I was in this religion? God has given me abundance. God has created me as a being of abundance. Where we are living is a place of abundance. And do you know what is stopping me from having it? Religion. Because they have programmed my mind to believe a certain limited God. And God, the abundance that God gave us in this life is everything that you want, you can have it. But immediately you start thinking that God wants you to beg for it. then you will beg for it. Do you get? Because what God has given to you is everything, and whatever you choose to believe is not his fault or her fault. It is your own fault because you have chosen to believe that he's limited or she's limited. I don't know if you get. That is what religion did. That is why I felt like I've been in a court. I don't know if you're getting where I'm coming from. The people that operate this system actually really knows that truly you have the abundance, but for them to cut you away from that abundance, they created a system that will limit your mind to not see the abundance you have, to beg, telling you that it's that your God that is in the heaven that has asked you to do that. Created a book, programmed your head with that book again and again. All religion, I'm not even talking about one, which is Christianity. I'm not talking about only Christianity, because every religion that you want to practice will tell you the same thing. But they went further ahead to make sure that before you know what anything is in this life, they don't block your brain. They don't block your brain. Before you go not say this is what is actually what reality is, because when you are small, you don't know. It is until you become an adult you start knowing, or maybe when you become a teenager, that's when you start knowing, right? So they knew that before you know that this is who you are, they took away the power from you by using religion to block you away from what is yours, limiting your mind that you are a smaller creation that have a superior being. Which, if God created me, it means that everything that God has I have, because God used his energy to make me alive, to give me this thing. So whatever power God has I have. Whatever thing that God will say, let there be light, or I have the power to do the same thing. But because my brain has been blocked mentally, everything about me has been blocked. Everything about me has been blocked. Now I cannot understand and realize that I actually have the power to have these things. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. So that is why I feel like all my life, religion has actually made me feel, or made me the smaller version of myself. And this is a court. This is what courts do to you. Court will tell you that they want you to believe. Why? They don't want you to question, because once you start questioning, you are going to get answer. That is what this universe was created for. Once you ask questions, you are going to get answer for those questions. But they make sure that before you come and know what A is, before you know what B is, they don't already put your mind, limit your mind to know the power that you possess. Where that's in there? Somebody that obeys does not ask questions. You just follow blindly. And that is why they'll tell you that religious people are the sheep. That's why they are followers. So they don't want you to ask questions. Actually, they don't. In this beautiful space where I am surrounded by surrounded by trees, birds, monkeys, and humans, especially Ben. What should I talk about? Every single thing that you think about, every single thing that you talk about, every single thing that you do, which is your action, has an effect in your reality. Your words has an effect in your reality. Your thought, which is your intention, has an effect in your reality. And your action has an effect in your reality. And people do not know this because, I don't know, people think that the only thing that actually really affects their reality is their doing, that which is their action. That is why you see people that are having some kind of thoughts who think that the thought does not, like, it doesn't create their reality, and they'll continue to have this. They'll be like, okay, nobody knows, nobody's reading my mind, nobody's seeing my mind, forgetting that the fact that what we're actually operating on right here is energy. And your thought has energy, your words has energy, and the fuck your doings, whatever you do, cause and effect, that is energy. People don't know this. That is why somebody will lie and think that lie does not have an effect in their reality, not knowing that that lie is going to create ripple effects. One small lie can change your whole reality. Do you know that? one small, even a little bit of truth that you actually say in a day, one little bit, 0.001 truth that you say in a day has effect in your fucking reality. But people don't know this because people have been brainwashed. Or let me stop saying people, me, I was brainwashed to believe that only my actions have effect on my reality, and that made me live life thinking that there is privacy, because now I feel like, okay, my head, nobody knows what is going on in my head, nobody knows my intention, so whatever bad thing or secret I'm keeping, it is in my head, nobody knows, you understand? And it's not doing anything to my reality because nobody knows. Not knowing that, in fact, your thoughts, that is where your reality starts creating itself from. Your intentions and your thought, that is where the reality starts to create its intent, like itself from. Before it actually actualizes into action, your thoughts, that is where it starts from. Your thought is the first thing that creates your reality. That is why you see people thinking faking it to make it works. If you're faking it to make it, the only people that you're going to be meeting in that particular vibration are people that are also faking it to make it. So if you think you're going to fake it to make it, no, you're digging yourself into like a grave, because the only place you can only vibrate with that particular energy is a field where people that are making it to fake it are also living. You cannot, there is no shortcut to these things. Your intention is what is paving way for you physically. People say that is spiritual, but I feel like everything starts from the head mentally. If you are thinking it, that is the only way the path will be opening up. So once you start having like this particular thought about what you want to do, and you include manipulation into that thought, you include so many things, trust me, the only way that particular thing is going to actualize yourself, I think they're almost here. The only way that particular thing will actually actualize itself and that particular path will open up for you for it to work is when the people that are living or the people that are around you are also on that particular vibration. It starts from your thoughts.